I'll be reacting to the Faraway Paladin episode 11. I will be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. What if all the things sound so heroic? As if everyone involved is about to do some exciting world-saving shit right now. At least that's the vibes I get from it. Oh. I just don't know if there's going to be any random wrinkle that's going to make things difficult, though. Damn, honestly, it feels like without Tonio, this whole operation wouldn't be working. Which is nice because at least it's making one of the side characters have a bit of shine here and there. I mean, hey, it shouldn't be too difficult, though. At least I would hope, because I wouldn't want to see anything bad happen to William. But you never know, because in these type of anime, sometimes the officials or sometimes the heads of a crown might get triggered over like the most minor thing. Like you never know in these type of anime. Speaking of which, just crazy that it's almost the end of the season. I'm just wondering if the series is going to be able to actually pull off an ending to its season right before the next season starts, because I think with 86, it's essentially going to air the finale of its season in March. I'm wondering if the series is in a similar spot where it's going to have to wait till March, considering that it's only had to air one recap. I'm just wondering if the series is going to have to also go into the next season, which I wouldn't mind too much. All right. Because, hey, if it takes time for quality, then I don't mind waiting a few more months for it. All right, now it's back. I honestly feel like the work that Will did was a bit too quick, though. I would have loved it if they would have taken a little bit more of their time. I'm just saying. Kind of want to love to have seen Ray Stove get some action too. Considering they've built him to be this super beastly powerful individual. And again, I would have loved to have seen it instead of it being in exposition dumped. This series is starting to do things I'm starting to see in other isekai anime, which is rush the fuck out of interesting material through exposition dumps instead of actually showing it, which is a damn shame. Because the first few episodes of the series were all paced. Here, it's tough to feel excited for William if everything happened off screen. It's like, well, okay, he achieved all this shit that we, the audience, didn't get to see because they just bum rushed through most of this shit. Whippy, yeah, we're being told about it. Even we're not seeing it on screen. Hooray! Big storytelling. Now, this is honestly starting to become like some of the other isekai anime I've seen this year. It's not good. Especially since this is now the finishing stretch of the series. Really wish it would slow things down a little bit more. It really feels like they skipped an episode. I'm gonna call how it is. I do like how, at the very least, though, Gus's words do still hold true, though, when it comes to requiring making a profit. So it's not to say the episode's empty of positives, because there are positives here and there. Okay, now this is sounding pretty damn interesting. Oh, that'd be something intense. Shit if that happened. Okay, you know what? If they can at the very least make this portion really damn interesting, it can make up for the fact that they rushed a few things at the start of the episode. Oh. Menno's adorable since he can't stare at Will directly while saying that. But honestly, he deserves some credit too, though, Menno, because he's the one who made the decision to go along with Will. Aw, that's actually kind of cute. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, but Menno's such a fucking tsundere. And that's why I like him. Because he struggles so much to be honest himself. That's what makes him kind of adorable. Oh, fuck. Talk about a savage way of going down. Maybe they're dealing with orcs. I kind of like that world building where when you find characters in the grave, one of the best ways of dealing with it is to put wine on their heads. Maybe as a signal. Hmm. I mean, I like that wide shot there. It looks pretty scenic, and it makes the background stand out pretty beautifully too. Unless it's a bait. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bait. Oh snap! Looks like some epic shit's gonna happen. Maybe let's try a long range spell. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty brilliant. Since they don't necessarily know what they're dealing with. Damn! Okay, that's one of the most badass lines there. Okay, it doesn't look to have much effect. Holy shit! Yeah, it feels like their blades could break any moment now. Yo, there's more? Mendel's gonna be occupied there. Okay, I mean, like, what? Whoa. Okay, that looks like a poison spell. There's no. Yo, this is like the first time we see William completely outmatched. Yo, is Mendel actually gonna die? Oh man, it shows you these creatures are smart. They're not gonna let him just craft his spells. Well, he panicked. Not that I would blame him. Oh, hey, I mean, you know what? Even though he was told not to utilize that blade too much, he's gonna fucking need it in this instance. Well, hey, you know what? He's gonna have to sometimes rely on the demon blade. I mean, I don't think his way of fighting with the demon blade is ugly. We gotta do to win. I mean, he was stacked up against overwhelming odds. All right, that I gotta admit though, that scene was amazing. It actually redeemed the episode for me. I mean, he's just gonna have to try to become stronger so that he doesn't have to rely on the blade anymore. That's all. Yeah, I mean, Blood and Mary and Gus wouldn't have been proud of him surviving that way. But you know what? He survived. Whoa. Does Menno even look like he's savable? Yeah, his body looks completely fucked up. And I love how heavy the music is too, how melancholy it feels. And that's too, considering how much our boy Williams lost in the past. Shit. Would have thought things would become this dark this quickly. Holy fuck. But I have a feeling Melon is going to be fine, though. Only because, at least when he was first utilizing the Demon Blade, it didn't seem like Gracefield disapproved of that. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, still better than nothing, though. At least he's. Yeah, I mean, Williams' condition isn't really stable, though. Exactly, and plus he's mentally not completely there. Not that I would, not that I would blame William, but yeah, he needs to take it easy. He's gonna make things worse if he just tries to. No, he didn't really screw up. It was more if he wasn't strong enough. Yeah, that was probably it. Because if he didn't fall into the trap, probably more strength. That's probably what William feels like he's missing. Whoa. Already being called monsters, even though these are the ones that have been saving people. That's pretty fucked up, if you ask me. Shit. Williams is trying to do his best to save the largest amount of lives as humanly possible. Well, he has to realize this. As much as Metal would want to be able to handle anything, there are certain things that would get him killed that they're not experienced enough to deal with yet. This will be a good experience for William in the long run, though. Provided he looks at what happens and attempts not to do it again. He actually did by technicalities. Yes, he may have put Mental in danger there in the first place, but it's not like he did it on purpose. Oh shit. He's in pessimism mode now. He may be strong, but it doesn't seem like he has it all in there mentally yet. With the way he's beating himself up right now. Hmm. Instant perceive his strength as beyond the pell here. I can only hope that doesn't mean that Mental could become blind and take it on that creature, because that'd be kind of sad. I mean, it's the thing is, though, he's going to have to search long and wide for that. Or he's going to have to wait for Mental to become super strong. Because I don't think Blood and Mary or even Gus were that strong from the get go. They had to work towards it. So he essentially has to either be patient that Menel's going to get into that level of strength, or continue exploring the world until he finds people of similar strength, which, again, going to be easier said than done. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being afraid of being alone, though. I mean, hey, at the very least, he's looking at the truth right now. But it's not like he did it directly, though. But simultaneously, I'm not gonna completely blame him for him figuratively kicking himself for this, though. I ain't. I like this scene. It shows you how much Gracefield does care in moments like this. Could he really do that? Oh, no, I don't think he should have said that. That he solved everything on his own. Because it might make Gracefield inclined of not helping William out with her blessing. I hope William does not regret those words. Because I have a feeling those could come back to bite him in the ass. I don't know. That's just my gut feeling. But either way, good last scene of the episode. I'd say if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I can't give it anything higher than 8 because I still gotta acknowledge the fact that the first 2 minutes of the episode were rushed to shit. But all of this with William essentially being knocked a few pegs by life, being forced to utilize the demon blade, it really led to a lot of emotional sequences. Seeing those rare bits where we see our boy Will emotionally vulnerable were really interesting, to say the least. So that's what I loved about the episode overall. It's like shows us our boy at its most vulnerable. And that wasn't the only thing I loved about the episode, too. I love the fact that during the episode, we get to see how vulnerable Menel is when he couldn't take on that Chimera. Thought that was a good scene because, at the very least, it shows you what happens when characters overestimate their capabilities here. All right, at the very least, he seems like he's fully recovered. The hope Will didn't do anything crazy like try to party on his own or anything like that. The Faraway Paladin. Yo, you know shit's gonna be real when you have a title like that has the title of an anime. Now, aside from that, something that I also love about this episode too, I like that fact that it does acknowledge a plot point mentioned in one of the previous episodes too, where if William does become too over reliant on that blade, he's going to lose a little bit of his humanity. I kind of like how it comes back to full circle in this episode, seeing him forced to utilize that blade. Because considering William is young, it makes sense I was going to have to rely on that blade again eventually, and that he feels disgusted by it. So that's what I thought it went from a story standpoint. Because even though, yes, the confrontation against the beast weren't that interesting because they weren't going to be, he utilized the demon blade, so he was naturally going to be able to win. I fucking love moments like that because at the very least here, it shows us where William needs to improve. And I like the character digression for William where he's beating himself up because if he gets through this, he's only become a stronger character. And I kind of like character development for Mental because it shows you how much he was willing to go above the call of duty to help out his friend, even though that almost cost Mental his own life himself too. And it's kind of interesting to see how everyone's starting to have a negative reputation of William now. And I like this too because, again, it's going to show us how William's going to deal with adversity. So that's why I thought all the character beats were pretty good for the most part. Even love hearing how Tonio is doing some useful things off screen. That was nice. And while the animation wasn't the prettiest, you can definitely tell the CGI was lacking a bit. It got the job done at the very least. And the artwork was at least pretty. And that's why I liked the episode enough to give it a 7 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, everyone. Bye-bye.